It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made a whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Sean, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this whip.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 29. On the move, headed right. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB in you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Love from the gun. Hits his running back. And that is a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Throwing his Love on 3rd. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Tight end going in motion here. First down throw, here's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. Completed to his running back. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throw left side, complete. It's a Green Bay touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway.
Offense up to the line fast. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Lions ready for the punt. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Fields this clean at the 30. There he goes, right sideline. And what a return. He nearly sprung it for 6, but still, Brock, that sets his offense up with 1st and goal. Oh, he nearly took this one all the way. Huge return that easily could have ended with 6. And the offense takes the field just a few yards from the end zone. Now the punt return nearly didn't. The offense get a chance to find the end zone here themselves. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Running for it again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Packers push their lead to 21-zip already. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 32. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Dropping back to throw. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Cut for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing it again here. Brought in right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw on 1st. Pass is caught at the 9. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Third and long for him here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love out of the shotgun. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it at the 30. And they take him down right along the 30. Thrown on 1st down, Love. On target to Musgrave. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers blowing them out now, 34-zip. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming here from the 12. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's looking deep once again. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Packers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game. It happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Works the sideline inside the 35. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs. There's a give, left side. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. They'll try it with him again. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. Give him 6 on that play. Now it's going to be 4th and goal.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
I can't believe what I'm watching. You guys do it. I want my money back. Seriously, you can do better than that.
Tyler Bass on now for the field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Amendola able to put it through. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has it at the 11. He stopped on the return at the 27. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First throw for the backup now. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Here's a throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to the air here. Buys time, rolling right. Intercepted in the end zone. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Play action on first down. He's trying to push the field. And they pick him off again. And the Packers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. They've got first down from the 31. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Has it downfield, working the left. Down to the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. First down, he takes the snap. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believe it, your guy can get there.
2nd and 3 now. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And they pick him off again. And the Packers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll throw it. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He's got it inside the 25. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions still need a lot more as they shrink the deficit. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. On the move, past the 40. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing now on 1st down. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. And they can't connect. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love to throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Love from the gun. Has it down close. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's been a great time at the stadium for this crowd. Their side has turned this into a blowout as we start the 4th. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Gibbs on the carry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Working quickly here. Another one for Gibbs. Juke the defender. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They kick the running back in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Throwing it again here. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing now off play action. Complete out to the right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense up to the line fast. From the red zone now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hits him on the out route. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 2. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the first.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hauled in left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Love out of the shotgun. It is cut left side. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers moments away from win number 12. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Trying to set this up quick. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Let's do that line. In the offense, boys. Let's stop from here. Bring it over to the offense, boys. Let's get up from here. Momentum here, D.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give left side for Gibbs. Jukes one defender. And he'll fight the good fight forward to around the 21. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A bit of desperation. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now Gibbs spins out of one stop. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. From the pocket, looking for a target. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. Forced out to his right. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with the touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions take 7 points off the deficit. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. He puts everything behind this one. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Thrown on first down, Love. He's got it inside the 10. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. So this is a Packers win. And this winning streak continues to grow.